Yes, slow transition to black. Thank you. Nexus News Network. German bases attacked. The governments of the world are seeking answers today after a series of coordinated attacks wreaked havoc on German military installations. The German government announced that unknown assailants damaged 5 of its bases beyond repair. In an ongoing emergency meeting in Paris, assembly members are attempting to organize a collaborative investigation of the attacks. However, due to recent uncooperative trends among EC leaders, progress is expected to be slow at best. Let's talk to them directly. Noland, who the crap are you? Ha! The media are the uncooperative ones, I tell you. I'm sorry, did you say something, sir? Good job, Allison. No, nothing. And we have placed all of our troops on the highest alert. I advise you to do the same with your forces. The German Premier. Back to Noland. Have you begun an investigation into the identity of the assailants yet? Of course. Glazer, step forward. Who is this? This is Brigadier General Glazer of the German Army. He is also the head of our nation's Special Forces Squadron, the Blauer Nebel. On my first playthrough, I had no idea how to pronounce that until they said it out loud in the game. I have appointed him as leader of the investigation. Gentlemen? Seriously, if you put the mask on him, he would look exactly like Spy. We have already begun a sweep of the German Army and Blauer Nebel bases that were attacked. From the data we have gathered so far, we estimate there were at least 4 companies of enemy airborne units participating in the attack. The French president. 4 companies of Wanzers. How did they manage to sneak into the EC unnoticed? Good question. The Italian premier. What were the German surveillance units doing? Playing cards, probably. Belgian premier. Who were these attackers? Why did they attack those German bases? We just started the investigation. Gentlemen, please calm down. The investigation has just begun. That's the only time he'll actually use common sense in this game. We will find the answers to these questions in due time. I would like to propose a restructuring of the EC Army's command echelons and a re-evaluation of their personnel in order to prevent anything like this from happening again. I'm going to just completely recommend that without actually doing any research into what happened. I understand your concern, but we cannot shift the military balance within the EC so easily. Good point. Are you attempting to use this incident as an excuse to strengthen your country's military? Well, yeah, they just got owned. Glazer, this incident and your suggestions must be considered separately. I would advise you to focus your efforts on the investigation. Yes, sir. Mr. Glazer, you could call him General, you know. I mean, it's more respectful. I would like you to add a few people to your investigation team. Sir, with all due respect, we do not need the help of the British Army. This is a domestic problem. No, this is an EC problem. Would it not be advisable for an EC institution to take part in the investigation? I agree with Mr. Noland. He does have a point. It is reasonable. Fair enough. Do you have any objections, Glazer? Who is it you propose to send? The EC Armored Tactics Research Corps de Randall, based in the UK. They are specialists in Wanzer combat. They should be more than qualified for the job. This is an investigation. You're not actually planning to send them into any battles at this point. Yeah, that's several million or billion dollars for this base alone. Just all up in smoke. You know, our transport plane must use up a ton of fuel. I mean, it's awesome, but it holds up to 6 giant robots, and it's huge.
You must be the Domando. Who's in command?
And there's Siefer. Hi, Siefer.
This is Z. I am charged with leading our investigation. Are you
No, he's a member of Seed.
I am Wagner, the commander.
No, you're Siefer.
At your service, Commander.
Stop. Okay, that's
We would like to
understandable,
start our
but he's
investigation
Siefer.
immediately. We'll be coming out in our Wanzers. Before you do so, let me make one thing clear. The Blauer
Why don't you just look at
whoever
it?
leads this investigation, you will be updated of our progress, but are advised to stay out of our way.
And he's got the angsty, spoiled brat attitude going, so...
What? But we are here under the official sanction of the EC Central Assembly.
I don't think he cares.
That is all. Now, if you will excuse me.
Wait!
Hey, take it easy. We don't want to pick a fight with them.
I do like how they use the grating effect when they're speaking over radios or loudspeakers and then cut it when they're not.
But
They have their own way of doing things. Don't forget that someone just slaughtered their compatriots, and they're not in the best of moods.
I do like how the characters use common sense a lot more than you normally see in a video game.
But don't worry. We have our own way of doing things as well. Take your Wanzer out. We're searching the base.
Yay!
understood.
We're searching for clues. Jinkies. Elsa here, how are things on your side? Z brought back some parts from the attackers' Wanzers and a few shell casings from their weapons. We're just about to start analyzing them with the transport's computer. Can you give us a report on your search area? We were in the base. It is bad. I cannot believe that one of the best armies in the EC would suffer such great losses. Yes, nor can I. I am done with my search, so I will be returning shortly. Please keep the cargo bay door open. Roger, we'll be waiting. I am back. How is the analysis going? Not good. There's nothing on the Wanzer parts, weapons, or casings that tell us where the attackers came from. You cannot even determine the make of the Wanzers? Everything's burnt up pretty bad. It looks like these Wanzers had self-destruct charges in every joint. Yeah, that seems excessive. I mean, the fingers. I can't believe anyone would write these things. The parts I recovered are in the same state. I guess the chances of retrieving any information from them are slim. There's barely anything left of the pilots. Ew, that would be nasty. This is definitely not the work of terrorists, but how can you rule that out immediately? I see. You seem troubled, Elsa. What is it? It does not make sense. Why would anyone go through all the trouble of performing synchronous attacks on 5 different bases so far from the border, then just disappear? Yes, it is puzzling. Germany's surveillance system is top class, too. They would never miss a large wing of transport planes crossing their border. What's your opinion, Elsa? I think they must have entered the EC by air, landed somewhere that would serve as a base camp, and traveled overland to their objectives. They must have taken the same route to escape. Isn't that a little risky, though? Someone would be bound to see you. No, Elsa's right. If you know a safe route and take your time, it is possible to avoid detection. If we only knew the make of the attackers' Wanzers, we could narrow down their probable escape routes based on the Wanzers' operational range. Yeah, their plan now hinges on seeing how far they can go before they run out of gas. Wait, we can still do that. All we have to do is base our calculations on the longest operational range of all known Wanzers, and then just go out in a circle in all directions. Hermes. I'm on it. Elsa, give me a hand. Sure. And a cutscene of Siefer and his boy toy.
What are they doing?
They're in there, playing.
I can't tell, sir, but it seems like they're checking something inside their transport.
Thank you for stating the obvious, Drones. Exclamation point, question mark. Whee. Whee! Sachsen-Anhalt, Germany. Jutland, Denmark. Yeah, we're not going to bother searching anywhere else. Let's just go straight there.